Ronaldo cryptically hints at an Al Nassr exit, Chelsea's confusing hunt for a striker, and Carlo Ancelotti brings the GOAT back into the Seleção, but omits Neymar. This is DMAC Daily. Fresh off of scoring his 800th club career goal and winning back-to-back Golden Boots in the Saudi Pro League, CR7 took to social media with the caption, "This chapter is over, the story still being written." A statement which has only fueled speculation about his future. Remember, a year ago, Ronaldo claimed he'd most likely finish his career in the Middle East, but having failed to qualify for next season's Asian Champions League and the fact that his contract expires in a month's time, I'd say an exit is now the more likely outcome, especially considering FIFA's own president suggested Ronaldo might play in the Club World Cup during a live stream with iShow Speed. Monterrey are reportedly the early frontrunners. It'd be pretty cool to see Ronaldo link up with former teammate Sergio Ramos, even if it were for just 1 month. Now, if we're looking at beyond this summer's Club World Cup, a return to Sporting could be a romantic narrative. The club that first unearthed Ronaldo, he did take to social media to celebrate their domestic double recently, but I also doubt this will happen. With Gyokeres leaving, I don't think 40-year-old CR7 is Sporting's ideal replacement. There's also MLS, maybe a move to Brazil, or potentially he extends his deal with Al Nassr. Only time will tell. Speaking of transfers, Chelsea Football Club are on the hunt for a striker, or should I say strikers. With Nkunku leaving, they want to bolster that area. Fabrizio Romano just announced a potential pre-agreement for Emegha to join in 2026 from sister club Strasbourg. Meanwhile, The Athletic are reporting Chelsea's interest in Hugo Ekitike, but with a €100 million evaluation, I'm not so sure that that's the player they need. Same with players like Delap and Seshko. Don't get me wrong, they're young, talented, full of potential, but Chelsea need a proven 9 right now. In my opinion, the Blues are screaming for a player of Gyokeres or Osimhen's caliber. Gyokeres hit 80 goal contributions this season alone, over 6 times that of Jackson's output. Meanwhile, Osimhen has been prolific for 4 straight seasons. Both players are affordable and in their athletic prime. It's a no-brainer. Chelsea have UCL football. Now's the time to go for an established striker. Moving to international football, and Carlo Ancelotti, who was just unveiled as Brazil's new coach, has announced his first squad. Some exciting additions with Andre Santos, fresh off of a brilliant season with Strasbourg, one of Chelsea's and South America's brightest prospects, alongside Golden Boy Esteval Willian. But he'll have some serious competition on that right flank with the return of Antony. Great to see this man being rewarded for his brilliant form on loan at Real Betis. Rodrigo, Endrick, Gabriel, Militao, Jolinton, Edison were all ruled out due to injury, but the biggest absentee on Ancelotti's squad list was Neymar. Now, he isn't technically injured, however, Ancelotti did contextualize his omission, claiming Neymar's out of the list as he's just returned from injury. I spoke to him and we've agreed on this. I trust Neymar. I count on him. We want him to arrive in best conditions to the World Cup. And finally, on a far more serious note, we got to talk about the horrific scenes at Liverpool's title parade. A 53-year-old man drove through a crowd of pedestrians, injuring 47 people. 27 of the victims were taken to hospital, and at this stage, thankfully, no casualties have been reported. Hopefully, it remains that way. Just a devastating scenario to unfold in the midst of title celebrations, a shameful crime, and shame on those who weaponize this tragedy to spew hateful rhetoric. Ghouls like Joey Barton, what a pathetic coward he is. Even a prominent football creator chimed in to stoke tensions. Completely unacceptable. My thoughts with all the victims affected.